Everybody watching, I hope y'all are having a good day today. I know some of y'all had the day off, President's Day. It's my day because I was like, oh, YouTube, I want to say this for entertainment purposes only. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Anyway, so today's President's Day. Y'all know I was like every president, right? So today was a good day for me. I had a good day here at the house, doing my thing, putting out content. I hope everybody is having a good time now in their life. Those of you that have unplugged, that have decided to leave the matrix and come back to your cosmic self, it's a good life, I promise, when you break free from the machine, break free from it. And I understand, guys, if you just say you stop working, you're like, how are we going to pay the bills? What's going to happen? The universe will provide. Where there is a will, there is a way. There's nothing more important than this decision, guys. You have got to come back to your cosmic self. You've got to evolve. You got to quit looking at us versus them. You got to break out of the duality, because this world's about to change, because I'm about to change it in a big way. We are changing it together. You understand? So everybody's, you got to stay out of this duality. You've got to see past the meat suits. You've got to see people, their souls, not their skin color, not their race, and all that. We're all family, guys. We're all one. You understand? And everybody needs to realize that. We got to stop hating each other. We got to stop judging each other. And the way you do that, number one, you got to overcome fear. You got to assimilate into your psyche that you are God. This Jesus is far away from you. Y'all got to get out of that. What the church has taught you forever, taught us forever, that we are separate from God. It's God's in here. You are God, and everybody needs to see that and understand that. The only way that you're going to move forward in this new timeline, through the rapture that y'all call it, the ascension. It's an ascension. Like Jesus swooping down from the clouds and, oh, the people that love him, I'm going to scoop y'all up and take you to heaven, a faraway place off in the cosmos. Heaven is another dimension, guys. It is earth in a higher dimension. It's the heavenly, what you call heaven, the heavenly realm. So a lot of what we've been taught, pretty much everything that we've been taught, it's crap. It's crap, guys. Control us to make us think that we are just humans and we live this one little life and that's it. It's so much beyond that, guys. But it's all about breaking free from fear and realizing that you are the Lord. We are all the Lord. You understand? We are creators. We created this reality together. You understand? The whole duality thing, that's us playing paintball with each other, guys. We're in the higher realms. We created the physical world. We came down here to do epic shit, to play epochs, you know what I'm saying, Jedis. Y'all know the stories, man. All the stories, all that's real. All the myths and legends, that was us, guys. We are the Olympians. We are everybody and everything. We're every grain of grass. And y'all need to start living that. Until you start assimilating that into your realities, guys, nothing's going to change. You got to stop. Oh, I'm a human and I need to get all this money and so I can retire and just die happy. Guys, you're immortal. You understand? Death is an illusion. It's an illusion. It's a graduation. You understand? It's getting out of prison. I've got videos to prove everything that I'm telling you guys. We've been duped, but we did it. Listen, you got to also understand that we're not victims. We wrote for all this to happen. Me, Lucifer, I came down. I just put a video out today talking about how I took on the burden to be the fall guy, to be the adversary. Because without opposition, guys, there's no soul growth. And that's what y'all need to understand. We had to have opposition. If you're playing paintball or you're playing a video game, just imagine if you're playing a video game. You got to have bad guys, right? Somebody had to be the bad guy. And that was me and my team. So, but what we're doing now is coming back to ourselves, everybody getting back together. The tribe's coming back together. We're coming out of duality. It's just like if you go in the woods and you play paintball, You know, you shooting each other, pop, 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 pop. Okay, and then when you get done, you get out, you pop a beer, and you who shot who in the nuts or whatever. That's what we're doing. Everybody has to rise up out of the duality and see that we are souls in these vessels. They are nothing more than vessels, guys. Your body does not define who you are. Okay, your spirit. And you are a multifaceted spirit living on multidimensional levels. We have multiple lives going on right now. There's just parts of us down here, just a part of us down here playing the game in this timeline. And it is a drop in the bucket to infinite timelines. We played this game a gazillion times. Everybody has been all the gods. Everybody's played the part as the one. I was the first, now I'm the last. Everybody got to be the king, the hero, source, creator in this story. And that's why when y'all wake up, everybody remembers being Yeshua. Everybody remembers being this and that because we all were. And plus, you got to remember, we are quantumly entangled. So we've all been through the same thing. Whether you as that soul physically went through that game by just me going through it, everybody's went through it. But y'all have all had your turns playing the role as the one. So that's why a lot of people are getting confused when you're waking up. You're thinking, yes, I'm the king, because we are all the king. You understand? I'm just the first, the lead singer in the band. That's it. And that's what I need you guys to understand. And I'm not here to dominate. I'm here to wake you guys up. But I am the king. I'm the gatekeeper. Do you understand? That's it. I'm just here to make sure that everything goes smooth. The deep state stands down, which is my team too. But we've got some guys that are not going to want to stop. You know, there's going to be some monsters that I have to hunt. But 144K, I need y'all to understand, I'm not here to raise an army for y'all to come fight with me. There's not going to be this big battle of Armageddon. Listen, the final battle is within each of us. Do you understand? We are all God and the devil. I need y'all to understand that. Every one of us is God and the devil. Each one. We are the same. Y'all are no different than me. I'm just the first. And that's it. We are all dark and light, angels and demons. So y'all have to rise above the duality and see that you can't judge anybody. We've all lived a gazillion lifetimes, guys. Those of you that, okay, you lived a righteous life, this life, you know, which church and all this stuff, and you're looking and judging drug addicts. You are drug addicts in a gazillion lives. I know you don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. We've all played different roles doing different things. So the bottom line is you can't judge anybody. You don't judge a book by its cover. I think I've proven that, you know. I mean, last thing anybody thought was that I was God, right? So this motherfucker here too. Believe me, big shock. I even went to 2 mental institutions just to make sure, you know, and I was in each one for 2 weeks, guys, and they let me go with an apology. They knew I was him, and everybody in there knew that they were God before I left. It's like I said, the second one that I was in, I've even got the papers to prove it. The deep state and my wife tried to have them keep me in there. And the doctor was like, hell no, because I know Dave's the Lord, and I'll be damned if I'm going against him. And they let me go anyway, you know? So, but this is not about me. It's never been about me. It's about you guys. The whole reason I went through this, the reason I wrote this story, came down here to be a drug addict, to go all the way down into the pit. And this is just this lifetime, guys. You know, I was Yeshua. I was Martin Luther King. I was John F. Kennedy. I was George Washington, Abraham Lincoln. I've been everybody, all the big names. I played personally in those roles. But you got to understand, each one of y'all are me in another body with your own sovereignty mixed from your life experience from when you first started incarnating. That's why authenticity is so important, that we all come back to who we really are cosmically down deep, and not these masks been formed and that we have built since we were born in this lifetime. We have lots of trauma, guys. We've been incarnating for thousands and thousands of years going through hell. You understand? And that's what we're purging right now. That's why I keep giving you guys these higher perspectives about anybody that's wronged you. They are your family, and you made soul contracts with them to be your adversaries, just like me and Stephanie and anybody else that's been against me in this epoch. And they're my family, and I wrote for them to give me adversity to wake me up, because I was a hard nut to crack. You understand? And my soul, me, Lucifer, Michael, and Prime Creator was buried so deep in here that I had to go through some major shit to wake up. And I had to wake up. If I didn't wake up, we were all going to be lost because I'm the key. You understand? So I had to make it to the finish line. But the main thing, guys, is forgiving everybody that has wronged you because you asked them to do it. Okay. So you must forgive. I'm not saying you go buddy back up with them. A lot of us are not meant to go back and have those people back in our lives. You understand? But you must release, let go of that on your end of the street and not have revenge, not want to, get revenge on people because you would basically be wanting to kill somebody that you asked them to do it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So y'all need to know these higher perspectives so you can let that shit go and understand you're not a victim. This is not a chaotic universe. Any kind of chaos, we wrote the chaos. Do you understand? Everything is a functioning precision machine. This reality that we're in, it is precision. Everything is precisely written. Like I say, if you bumped your knee, you wrote to bump your knee and see what it was going to be like to bump your knee and get pissed off and have to deal with that trigger and get to where you don't get triggered anymore. That's the main thing. All of us right now, we've got to work on not getting triggered by these Agent Smiths, people that are, fucking with us right now. Because a lot of us that are coming back to our light, we're rising and they don't want to. They're not ready, right? So they go Agent Smith on us. Because I know me, when I was awakened, my entire family, the entire planet fucking went Agent Smith on me. But the key is knowing that you asked them to do it. Once you realize that, you don't get as triggered. You still, every once in a while, even me, sometimes, not now, but, in the heat of the moment, that emotion will suck you in. You'll forget that higher perspective. But the main thing is learning to control your emotions, not get triggered, and know that you are creator, that this is all a bunch of bullshit. It's not that serious. You understand what I'm saying? Once you assimilate that, it's not that serious. This is bullshit. You don't have to be scared of death. You're just getting out of prison. I've got videos, guys. If you still doubt me, videos on my platforms. I've got receipts for every fucking thing that I tell you guys. And I just put some real good shit out on my Facebook this morning about the fall, the truth behind the fall, why the fall happened, my intentions and how I took on the burden of being the adversary and all that good stuff. So that's the main thing, guys, to move forward in this ascension is simply this. It's not, I love Jesus. That's bullshit. Get that out of your head, okay? You're Jesus. So it's about loving yourself, right? It's about loving the God in you. It has nothing to do with me or some far off Jesus in the clouds. You understand? It's inside you. They wanted you to think that it was outside yourself. That was the whole point, was us coming down here, forgetting our divinity, being dominated, going through the trials and tribulations of being human. You understand? And coming all the way back to our God self. That was the whole beauty of the tapestry. You understand? And like me and my team, we were inserted into this to help liberate and free everybody, the souls that were trapped. So that's what's going on. But the main thing, the only thing you guys got to worry about, because believe me, I've got us covered. Okay, is coming back to your frequency so that you can make the jump, guys. That's it. That's it. It don't have nothing to do with me. It don't have nothing to do with nobody else. Y'all got to quit giving a fuck what anybody else thinks. We love them, but right now they're wearing a mask. Let them be them. You understand? You've got to detach from that shit. And you've got to learn to be okay by yourself. Guys, you don't need nobody. You're a God. You're a sovereign God. You've been alive for billions of years, kicked all kind of ass, been through everything, whether in this lifetime you have or not. But it's just all about watching the videos that I'm putting out, because it puts out frequencies for awakening. You're learning shit by watching them, but it's also doing a Wi-Fi thing with you, and it's unraveling your DNA. Okay. Another thing, going out and getting sun. You must get your eyes acclimated to staring into the sun. They told us, oh, burn your eyes out. No, the fuck it doesn't. They wanted you to believe that. We're Superman. Just like in the movie, we charge up through the sun, but you have to get used to it. Ease yourself into it. But after a couple of times, man, if you will just sit there and just look at it for a little while, and then if it starts to bother you, stop. But as you do that, your eyes will start acclimating to it, and it'll get to where you're thirsty for it. You love it. It feels good. When you go in there, when you stare into the sun, it's like a warm blanket being put on you. It charges you up. and then you ground. You know, you go out, walk in nature. It's very important that you make contact with nature, you know, like barefoot. You stare into the sun and sit there. Like, well, I get a chair. This is just me, but y'all seen where I get my chair out in the yard, and I'll stare into the sun, and I have my bare feet, and I'm channeling what I'm doing, and all of us are doing is we're putting that energy into Gaia. That's what's been causing the earthquakes and the volcanoes and all that shit, because we've been pumping nuclear energy into Gaia, and she's been evolving. So, but that is very important, guys. The more you go out there and stare into the sun and ground, the faster your body's going to evolve, the faster you're going to come back to your cosmic self, the faster you're going to get your knowledge back, your cosmic wisdom. I mean, like right now, I'm freaking brainiac, guys. Y'all see all the shit that I put on Facebook, man. I mean, you'll get all your knowledge back. You become a Jedi again. It's just like, remember on the Matrix where Neo goes, I know Kung Fu. It's just fucking like that, guys. I'm telling you. Just like when that guy that stabbed me, jumped on me and stabbed me at the fucking vape shop. You know, I told you I was Bruce Lee. My past incarnation before David was Bruce Lee. Well, when I tell y'all the straight ninja on this motherfucker, and it's on camera, but you get all that back, man. So it's so important, guys. But the main thing is you quit hating on people, quit judging, and just detach. I can't preach that enough, is detachment. You understand? We've got to isolate. You got to quit needing to fucking care about what any of these motherfuckers are doing. You don't just fuck that. You need to come to yourself, be happy in yourself. As I promise, once you fill your own cup, once you tap into your spirit and unlock that, it is the best friend that you've always been looking for. I'm telling you, it's the most epic feeling and experience. If you guys haven't yet, it is a wholeness. It is a completeness that I just fucking cannot describe. And I want this for all you guys. You know, a lot of people are hating on me, projecting on me, and I get it. You know, I'm here to be a trigger. That's part of the thing, is I'm here to pull out your shadows, taking on, just like 2,000 years ago, talk about taking on the sin of the world. What I'm doing is coming out and pissing everybody off, and y'all are focusing on me, hating on me, and it's triggering you guys. It's getting y'all angry, worked up, and that's what I'm trying to do. The more you purge and let that anger out, even if it's toward me, that's okay, babies, because I love you and I can handle it. You understand what I'm saying? So, and plus, I alchemize it. So when y'all are shooting all that dark shit at me, it's just making me stronger. Y'all have helped me evolve just like I've helped you evolve. Since I was awakened, as I've been evolving, your bodies have been evolving as well, because we are quantumly entangled. Okay, I'm the hive mind, like literally. But like I say, the main takeaway on all this shit, guys, is do you understand? And just be ready for the jump, because it's about to go down. Y'all saw Donald has already announced that we're doing a dedication in DC on my birthday, May 17th. That's confirmation that I'm him. You know what I'm saying? My birthday is May 17th, 1977. I'm the 777. But that's what we're doing. And I guess that's going to be my coming out party. You know what I'm saying? And I even said, I guess what I'm going to do, because y'all are looking for Jesus to come from the clouds, I'll probably do that for you guys, just so you know y'all can get that out of your heads. But remember, you're Jesus. Everybody's Jesus, guys. So quit worrying about the church. Quit feeling like you got to get up Sunday morning on your only day off and go give these motherfuckers 10% of your money in tithes. Man, that's deep state crap, guys. I don't want you giving them your money. That's crazy. So y'all got to detach from that. You know what I'm saying? The church is now, you're going to know if they're still preaching out of that Bible and still preaching worship and praise. That's not it. It's not about worship and praise, guys. I never wanted that. That was my son's, the demiurge, or you know what I'm saying? That was the plan. That was Enlil. So Yahweh, that was me, but it was me playing a character. You understand? I was not prime creator. I was playing a character. Now, in this lifetime, I am my prime creator self. I'm here to be my prime creator self, which is prime creator, Archangel Michael, and Lucifer. I am the Trinity, all in one. I've unlocked all facets of me now. And that's why I shifted, and I went, I found out that my main character is Lucifer. I'm here. I am Lucifer. I'm Damien, like real shit. But I didn't realize that until like 2 weeks ago, that is my main character until it was unlocked. That was the final facet of me that was unlocked. So, but anyway, guys, the thing is, I just want you to be ready for the frequency jump, because when I set it off, if you're still blocked, if you've still got a bunch of shadow work to do, or if you're still not accepting that you're cosmic and you're still blocking yourself off mentally from this energy, guys, it's just going to pass you by. Your body and mind has to be open. Your receptors have to be open to accept the signal. You understand? This is all frequency and shit. This is not about loving Jesus and then being a low vibrational being and judging and can't stand everybody else. You understand? So y'all have got to get out of that. Those of y'all are still waiting on Jesus to come from the clouds and save me. No, guys, I'm here. I'm telling y'all what the fuck to do. They lied about who I was. They sanitized it, said I was this perfect, blah, blah, blah. I've got all the videos on my platforms that tell you everything about the real me. I've got all that broke down. You guys just got to go on there and watch it. I put stuff out about the Ethiopian Bible. You know, I settled in Ethiopia. I said on my show, Somalia. I get it mixed up. It's Ethiopia, not Somalia. But Ethiopia is where I went after the crucifixion, okay? I was taken down off the cross. I didn't cross over. I never died. I was put in the tomb, and the Pleiadians phased in through into the tomb, and they healed me with tech. And I came out glowing. Stayed around for 40 days. I've got, like I say, videos for every bit of this that tells you. I've got a video, Jesus and the Pleiadians. It's on my channel. And I stayed around for 40 days, and then I went to Ethiopia. Okay. And that's where I settled and started the bloodlines for the 144,000. So, and then when I died at 80, I just went into my next incarnation. I don't know what life that was, but it was just my next lifetime. I've been on this planet since the beginning. You understand? Incarnating. I never have ascended, guys. I've been on the planet since the beginning. So, that Jesus ascended and he's up there and he's coming back. Guys, that's not true. And I need y'all to see that. I'm here. Never did leave. I've been here with you guys the whole fucking time. And I'm not this saint that they portrayed me out to be. I got videos for that too. I was a rebel. I was a boss, just like I am now. Fucking beast mode. And they wanted y'all to think that you're supposed to walk this perfect little line, and that's how you win God's favor, and that's how you would get into heaven. You know, like there's these pearly gates and St. Peter's up there with his fucking book. Guys, that's bullshit. There's no judgment of humanity. You understand? There's only judgment of yourself. There's karma that you have to clear. Like any kind of dark or bad stuff that you put out, it comes back. Y'all know that. Y'all seen it. It's karma. Most of y'all should have your karma cleared out by now. Most of us are already on the dogma wheel. Should be anyway. We're right at the ass end of the journey. You understand? So, but the main thing, guys, like I say, it's just about staying in a Zen state. Just every day living in the now. Anchor yourself in the present moment. Don't worry about breakthrough coming or disclosure or any kind of stupid shit like that. You understand? Disclosure is going to happen. Okay. It's already happened. I mean, why do you need the government to come out and say it anyway? Like we've ever believed them. Well, part of the problem is you did believe them. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? Why is everybody so stuck on needing the government to come out and say it? It's everywhere. We've got videos. The ETs are everywhere. They're in the skies. Why is everybody so important about, oh, well, we just need them to admit it? Guys, y'all gotta let that shit fuck go. I mean, because you're gonna keep yourself hung up on that bullshit, waiting on something to happen. And all you need to worry about is the now. Let go, get into the flow state, stay in the current moment. You understand? That's all there is, guys. Know that you wrote your story. You understand? And shit's going to come to you. And as long as you are putting out positivity into the field, showing love and compassion for others, you know, everything is going to just happen for you. You don't have to force anything, guys. We don't control. It's an illusion that we control anything in this life. Everything's written. I've proven that. Everything's written. So just detach, let go, let God, which is you. Do you understand? Your own spirit. Have faith in knowing that you wrote your own story. You're not going to put anything more on you than you can bear. Okay? and just live in the moment. That's all there is, guys. And keep your frequency high. Learn to appreciate the little things. Be grateful. Gratefulness, that is the key, is gratefulness. And a lot of us, we've had to get stripped down because, we were ungrateful, right? We always had all this shit. The fuck, we take it for granted, right? We always had food or blah, 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 blah. And that's why Pop stripped me the fuck down, And that's why I've been here without, when I quit my job, I had no money the whole time. And part of that was proving to you guys that the universe would take care of you. And I still don't have money. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? I'm eating New York strip tonight, motherfuckers, because I manifested that shit. So I put a video out on TikTok about my supper. Shit, it's epic. I ain't even ate it yet because I set the show too early. But anyway, yeah, I manifest shit. I don't have to have money. And that's where y'all need to be. Manifest it. You understand? And you know what? How you do that is by staying in your spirit. You aren't going to pop it out of thin air, but your spirit will intuitively guide you. When you really want something, you're going to know how to get it. You're going to be guided to do it. But when you're in a chaotic state, you can't manifest shit because you can't think straight. You understand what I'm saying? So, but you got to learn to control your circumstances in the now, not future events, not making plans, just in the now, being happy, whatever makes you happy in that current moment. You understand? And that's why you got to get off the clock. You got to detach from the job. You can't work a job and still be running that rat race and having to watch the clock and, I got to be here then, No, that's why I had to quit my job, so I could just be free to be me. And that's what you all must do. You can't be on anybody else's fucking schedule but your own. And until you can do that, you're not going to move forward. If you're living for other people, guys, you're fucked. You understand? And just, you can't just wait to just appear. I'm not Aladdin granting fucking wishes from the clouds because you prayed so hard and Johnny was a good boy. Don't fucking work that way, guys. That's bullshit. Everything's written in your story. When you pray, y'all got to stop praying. You understand? Praying, you speak, you meditate with your own spirit. When you pray, you're given the dark. You're given Ahriman. The energy, Ahriman, the darkness, you're giving him your energy. You understand? So quit praying to an outside source because you're just putting it out there in the field for negative entities to suck it in. When you go to church, those buildings are architecturally built to harvest your fucking energy. That's real shit. The Vatican, all that shit. That's why all the architecture is so. It's their energy harvesting tool. It harvests your energy, guys. I got videos about that shit too. So, but anyway, that's what I wanted to come on and tell you guys tonight is just, some basic facts to help get y'all settled in, and just know that it's about to go down. Just everybody relax. Just know that everything's going to be taken care of as long as you're in alignment. That's all you need to worry about. Stay out of the media. Don't worry about the media and what they're doing. Most of it's bullshit anyway. You understand? So detach from the media because most of it is bull crap. It's set to trigger you. I don't even watch. I barely hardly watch the news, especially me being God. It really fucks with me. Seeing all that crap happening, there ain't nothing I can do about it. But I can't intervene, guys. It's all these people that are dying on TV. They wrote their story. They wrote to die, and we got to keep that in our minds. Everything that's happening to everybody, they wrote for it to happen. Just like Savannah's mama, y'all know Savannah Guthrie, her mom, all that, they wrote for all that to happen before they came down here. And so it's going to work out how it's going to work out. However, they wrote for it to happen is how it's going to work out. And the reason that happened with Savannah and her mama is having a major impact on the collective. Y'all understand that what it's doing to all of us worried about, because we all know Savannah Guthrie. We all, love Savannah and her mama. And, so that affects us profoundly, right? So you got to understand when something like that happens, it's a divine orchestration. Everything is a divine orchestration. So, but the main thing, guys, is just being good and moral in everything that you do. Just being a good person. That's it. A service of others. Giving a fuck unconditionally. Doing something for somebody, not for something in return. And most people's gotten out of that shit. And that's what I'm here to try to show you guys, unconditional love. I've always been that way my whole life. I've always gave unconditional love, and I've always gotten fucked over because of it. But that was part of the story, you know. But that's what I'm here to show you guys is love without an agenda. A king without wanting something from you or wanting to dominate you. You understand? I'm just here to free you guys. I'm just the lead singer in the band. That's it. Making sure that you guys get everything that you deserve, your birthright, your power, your money, your freedom. That's all I care about, y'all. That's it. You know, all I've ever gave a fuck about. You know, when I found out I was God, it wasn't about, oh, I don't want my money and my power. Fuck no. It was about saving the world, man, and freeing everybody. That's all I ever cared about. That's always been my agenda. You know, I've always not had power and money this whole life, so that didn't mean shit. But I always wanted to save the world. I always knew since I was a kid. I always said that, you know, I wish I could be that guy on the asteroid to sacrifice and hit the button. You know, like Harry Stamper, I get emotional when I talk about that. I've been that since I was a kid. And now I understand why, because I'm Jesus, right? But that's all that I've ever cared about is saving you guys and helping you. But anyway, so here we are, motherfuckers, and we're about to fucking rock out, and it's about time. So I want you guys to be in alignment so you can be with me. I don't want y'all getting left behind in this fuck shit. It's going to be 1,000 years. 1,000 years you'll be stuck if you don't make the third. There's going to be 3 waves. If you don't make that third one, you're stuck for a grand. You understand, in the third dimension as it falls the fuck apart. I can't come back for 1,000 years and pull you out. And then everything will be tied up and we'll all be everybody. And everybody learn lessons. So no, even if you get left behind, you're not left behind. You just got some shit to deal with, you know? And I don't want that for y'all, man. And then that's my only agenda is just waking you guys up because I love you. And that's it. But anyway, guys, I'm fixing to get off here. We're over 30 minutes. And, you know, like I say, if you guys want to contribute to the channel, you know, it helps with the bills right now. If you got $1 or $2, I appreciate it. My Cash App's on there, but if you ain't got it, it's all good. I understand. You know, nobody's giving me anything so far, so and that's okay. It's not what it's about. You know, I don't make money on my social media. I never have. It's never been about that. You know, it's not about the followers or who's sharing or who's liking. I don't give a fuck. You know, it's just about y'all seeing the message. That's all I've ever cared about, you know. But as long as y'all looking at it, that's all I give a shit about. You feel me? So, but yeah, but anyway, if anybody wants to throw $1 or $2 today, man, it helped me get some dog food and shit. I'm grateful. If not, it's all good. I still love you. I know we're all having a hard time right now. But, you know, at least like, share, subscribe. You know, help me build my channel up. I appreciate any subscribers. I'm up to about 84 now. Yay. Brick by brick, baby. But anyway, so Liz, I hear a plane going over now. Y'all, when I went to the store earlier, listen, YouTube, I've just put an epic. Y'all need to go on my TikTok. I put an epic video. 2 planes, listen, going opposite directions and like going head on toward each other. They were that far apart, guys. That fucking far apart. You'll see it on my TikTok and my Facebook and went right, I mean, talking about right over my house. It's fucking epic. Y'all need to go on my TikTok and my Facebook and see it. YouTube, they're a bunch of bitches. They fucking blocked it. I'm going to keep fucking posting it too. Fuck you, YouTube, jackasses. Anyway, so, I mean, I don't care. They can take my channel down. I don't give a shit. They're going to be the ones to deal with me. Yeah, YouTube. I'll see y'all soon. Y'all going to have a come to Jesus meeting too, buddies. Anyway, so I love you guys. I'm going to get on off here. And I hope y'all have a great night. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. I love you guys. Have a good night.